to prevent the spread of germs. Avoid contact with ill individuals and insist they isolate themselves until they have recovered and are symptom-free. Clean and sanitize frequently touched common surfaces and high-traffic areas in your home and workplace several times a day. Share these guidelines with others and help prevent the spread of illness and maintain a healthy environment. An ounce of prevention is worth a ton of cure.
Get uncapped internet from as little as $500 million a month. Contact us now or find us on Facebook. White Owl, your internet service provider.
Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Precious and I'm with my friend here. Say hello. Okay. The theme for this week is public transport. But before we begin our lesson, let us sanitize our hands. Let's sanitize. Okay. Let's rub our hands. And we spread out our hands so that we don't touch the next person next to us. Okay? And remember to social distance. And when you are going out, always wear your mask. Our lesson for today in English is going to be verbs. We are also going to talk about the O sound. We are going to learn about creative writing and sight words. Let's now turn to page 16, where we are going to talk about verbs. What is a verb? A verb is a doing word. It's a doing word, or we can call it an action word. We have different examples. You can clap. It's showing an action. So clapping is a verb. You can run. You can sing. All those we call them verbs. And we have verbs given to you in that box. We have gives, know, starts, and all the other verbs listed there. Now, this is what we are going to do. I want you to choose a verb to complete the given sentences below. I'll start by doing number 1 and 2 with you. The first question is, Baruch says dash many pets. So, you are going to choose a word to complete that sentence. I'll do it for you. Baruch says has many pets. Then the next sentence, Edwina dash running at 6 a.m. What do we say? We say Edwina starts running at 6 a.m. That's for all about our lesson for verbs. I want you to complete the remaining questions using the words in the box. Thank you so much, grade 2s. Let's now turn to page 17, where we are going to talk about sounds. And today we are going to talk about the O sound. And we are given different words with the O sound. We have blow. We have how. And all the other words given in that box. So this is what we are going to do. We will read them first. Blow, how, show, down, and all the other words. Now you read the sentence and fill in the given words. Let's do the first one and the second one. Did you hear the coach dash the whistle? What is the answer for the first question? The answer is blow. The coach blows the whistle. So we say, did you hear the coach blow the whistle? Okay? The circus stopped at the small dash. The circus stopped at the small dash. Okay? The answer here is town. They stopped at the small town. So I want you to do the remaining questions, choosing the given words with the sound O, and complete all the sentences. Now, let's turn to page 18, grade 3s, where we are going to fill in the sound O to make sound words. Okay? We'll make words by filling in the sound O. We are given 2 examples. B. So, the sound O was added to make it bow. Then we have a C, where the sound O was added to make the word cow. Let me do the N and the V. If we take the N and we add our sound O, we will come up with the word now. Okay? Then we take a V and we add our sound O to make it a vowel. So I want you to do the remaining ones by just adding the sound O and come up with a lot of different words. That's all about the sound O. Please complete the given exercise in our booklet. Let's now move on to page 19, where we are going to learn about creative writing. Creative writing can also be called composition. Composition. I know it's new to you, grade 3s, but it's very interesting. So we are given some guidelines to write a story. In a composition, we are going to write an interesting story. Use the guidelines provided below and write your own story of 5 to 7 sentences about traveling on safari. What do you do when you are writing a composition? Here in our booklet, it's written, a good story has an introduction. You tell us what you are going to write about in your introduction. Then in the middle of the composition, this is where you are going to write all the other things that you can think of about your topic given. And then we have an ending. You now end your story to tell us that this is the end of my story. Okay. It is written also in our booklet that before you start writing in your book or on a piece of paper, you must plan your work. You don't just write, okay? A plan is given. Here are some guidelines to help you plan. We are given a guideline. Where are you going? You don't just say safari, or you don't just say Etosha. You tell us, I am going on a safari to Etosha or to Okapuka Range. Okay? Then you add some of the sentences that you might think of, or you can tell us why you are going there. Maybe you say, I'm going to see the animals. Then how are you getting there? You tell us how you will arrive. And a composition is a continuous story. You write a sentence, you end here. You must not come and write number 2. You also don't number a composition. When you write your sentence, you end here, you put a full stop, you space, you continue. They can continue, some can come up to here. So it's a continuous story. Who is going with you? You can tell us about your classmates. You can tell us about your grandparents and your parents. What are some of the things you are packing to take with you? You tell us, because it will be hot, I'm going to carry my sunglasses, hats, and cooler bags. So this will work as your plan to guide you write an interesting composition. That's all about composition grade 3s. Thank you. Let's now turn to page 20, where we are going to talk about sight words. What are sight words? These are commonly used words. Commonly used words. And you use them without sounding out the letters. You use them every day. You don't need to sound the letters. We have examples like I. We also have is. We have so. Then we have the. As examples of sight words. But we have a lot of them. We are given some sight words in the box, and you are going to fill in to complete the given sentences. Let me do the first 2 with you as well. We will dash the football game. What will happen? We will win. Okay? We are given a sight word, win. So, we will win the football game. I was dash when he left. I was sad. You can be sad, you can be happy. I was sad when he left. That's all about sight words, grade 3s. Now you got a booklet and complete the remaining sentences using all the sight words in the box. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for today's lesson. Now it's our time to sanitize our hands again. Let's sanitize. And spread out our hands so that we don't touch the person next to us. Then we spread them in front as well. And remember to social distance. And when you are going out, always wear a mask. Before we say goodbye, let's call our friend Zoshi to say bye.
What is social distancing? Hi everyone, I am Zoshi, and I'm back. It literally just means that you need to stay home all the time and keep away from crowded places. And remember to keep your distance from your friends too. Everybody stay safe. Yay! Till next time. Bye!
Win free airtime with One Africa TV. Share your comments on the channel. SMS your feedback, name and town to 555. One Africa TV. It just gets better.
COVID-19 affects people very differently. Many people show no symptoms at all, but some are hospitalized for weeks. So what does the disease do to your body? The coronavirus enters through the mouth, nose or eyes. It then usually attaches itself to cells lining the nose, throat, airways or lungs. It can turn these cells into factories that multiply and spread the virus. For the majority, a fever, cough and breathlessness are as bad as it gets. But the virus can damage the small blood vessels lining the lungs and initiate clotting. The alveoli are tiny air sacs where oxygen goes into the blood. If they become inflamed, it can trigger pneumonia. Seriously ill patients need to be given oxygen as the lungs fill with fluid and debris.
I legit couldn't breathe. My oximeter was measuring under 88% oxygen levels, which is very dangerous. And the only time I ever thought my life was in danger was at that point.
COVID-19 doesn't just affect the lungs. It can also disrupt the immune system, which is used by the body to fight illnesses. Cytokines are part of the immune system that find and signal infections. For some people with severe COVID-19, this system can go into overdrive. If too many cytokines build up, it can cause an overreaction that damages healthy cells. This is called a cytokine storm for the most severe cases. COVID-19 can lead to seizures or even a coma. It can also cause brain problems that lead to strokes. The immune system overreacting can cause clots that stop the blood supply to parts of the brain. Brain inflammation, psychosis and dementia-like symptoms can also affect seriously ill patients. The average length of the illness is 14 days, but many people have symptoms for much longer. Breathing problems and post-viral fatigue last for months in some cases.
I cannot walk for long simply because I will feel a little bit short of breath and I feel the need to sit down. And that's something that has never happened to me before.
Some of the people who are most likely to develop severe symptoms are older adults and those with underlying health conditions. It's not fully known how anyone will react to COVID-19 until they get it. So it's important for everyone to follow health guidance. What precautions are you taking to stay safe?
Let's talk about the coronavirus outbreak here in Africa. How do you get people to regularly wash their hands when water is scarce? How do you get people to work from home when majority of Africans work in the informal sector?
People are dying and suffering.
More importantly, how do you get a vibrant and dynamic continent to stop in its tracks? Welcome to The Breakdown, BBC Africa's COVID-19 special program, helping you make sense of the crisis.
Early this morning, woke up holding my head, hearing my heartbeat all night long. Shades of this motel keeping me in bed, reading the news, just trying to stay strong. I need to just get up and take a deep breath, keep it together, 'cause it's a beautiful day. Sun on my face, feeling okay. Don't let it get away. It's a beautiful day. Feel so proud, screaming out loud. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Feel so proud, screaming out loud. It's a beautiful day.
Win free airtime with One Africa TV. Share your comments on the channel. WhatsApp your feedback, name and town to 081 200 6659. One Africa TV. It just gets better.
Mama. Go away.
Akili, 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 akili.
Let's chase the germs away. Let's chase the germs away by keeping our hands clean. And when you want to sneeze or when you want to cough, do it in your elbow. Let's practice sneezing into your elbow. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Achoo! Again. Achoo! Yay! You did it! Germs, 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 they make us sick. Germs, 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 germs are not your friends. When you're sick, you sneeze. Achoo! When you're sick, you cough, cough, cough. And if you achoo or cough on your hands, the germs stay alive on your hands and get passed on to your friends, and they'll get sick too. Let's chase the germs away. Let's chase the germs away by keeping our hands clean. And when you want to sneeze or when you want to cough, do it in your elbow. Germs, 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 they make us sick. Germs, germs, germs are not our friends. Germs, 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 they make us sick. Germs, 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 germs are not your friends.
Kind Kos, kind sis, kind I, Namibia, ice. Did I get sister Hulda Navasida? Did I get I ho out? Namibia oncology center, Naragrasisen, I come from na. Ti Quido, bounce a hari, Omsnahari, Oma Badang Mahure, Nugu said again ha ugu. Habe da gedo ngugu seraga ha ugu habe han are ugu ha hoge bounce ai hari ida kadi nedi I 2019 novel coronavirus sting higusa au bounce ai hari.
I'm feeling so bad because of you. I have been arrested. We are trying to sell to provide our kids with food.